Hello, what's up, YouTube? Well, boy, do I have the video for you guys. Okay? If you ever want to go fucking viral, or you want the big YouTube channel, and you want to be a big YouTube star, please watch this. This is vitally fucking important. This is not clickbait or anything. This is brutally fucking honest truth. Okay? So, I'm a guy who's fallen for a trick before. Okay. Uh, now, no, I'm not referring to my rehab and all this and that. That's a whole thing, not even relevant. Okay. I am referring to something completely different. I've briefly took jabs and made jokes about it. And it was, working for Kirby or Golden Globe Distribution, which is a company, by the way, owned by Warren fucking Buffett. Okay? He's never lost money on this company. How does he make money, and not lose money on this? Now, what even the fuck is a Kirby? All right? So, I have to give you context of how I can sense a scam and how I can tell bullshit based on my previous experience where I have been manipulated by a corporation. So, do that. I'm simply going to, you guys don't, you guys can find my Facebook just by searching my name, but you don't really want it. You're not interested in it. Kirby. Oops. Vacuums, all right. I have to give you context on this because this was a scam I fell for. Okay, yeah, you can already see Dyson pops up, blah blah blah. Kirby Airliner for $20. All right, Kirby vacuums. All right, these things. Here, you can pull up a couple images. Let's see if we can find. Oh, here's the Kirby Complete Set used for about 1/4 the price of a brand new one. Okay, this vacuum, I know this specific model because we were taught about this model. This model is from the 1950s. All right. Now you can see all the plastic parts and everything. The model itself is from the 1950s, but the attachments itself is actually from the more recent 1980s. Now, why is it significant or anything? Well, before, because it was just a vacuum. That was all it was. All right. You had the die-cast aluminum frame, the Kevlar dual fan belts. Okay. You have the bell-shaped curve, which you see on the front of the vacuum that detaches the handle. It becomes a handheld portable thing. You have the bags that are made of the same material that doctors' masks are made of. The 1980s attachments are all, the newer plastic instead of being made of die-cast aluminum or whatever, because you don't need those made of die-cast aluminum. You can see the bottle squirt gun looking thing. That's a water sprayer, a window cleaner, a fucking spray paint bottle, if you want it to be. Yeah, it can do all this shit. All right. This is a $3,000 vacuum. Okay. Now, the product itself is not the scam. Okay, that's not how they get you. How they get you is it works like this. Okay, you go in, go for an interview. Okay, they tell you, oh, you're gonna be working like an office job, talking to customers and stuff like that. They get you in for the training. Oh, we have a dedicated knocker who's going to knock appointments, and you're just going to go to appointments. Okay. Oh, you're going to go with the knocker. The knocker is this person, by the way, who has already done the bullshit that you've done. Okay. He used to be a dealer, but, he's clued in on the fact that it's a scam and that you're basically backstabbing people and everything. So he wants in on the circle rather than, being one of the ones backstabbed. So then he knocks. That's all he does. He knocks on the door. Hey, would you like to buy a Kirby? Well, it doesn't go like that. They don't tell they don't tell the customer the truth. They go, hey, would you like a free case of soda? Boom. Okay, get you in the door. Hey, would you like a free room cleaning? Which, by the way, the dealer does a room clean. Okay, which that sounds, who wouldn't want a free, room cleaning where it cleans the carpet, your walls, your fucking couch, your bedroom, everything and anything in between, because this device can really actually do that. That part's not a lie. Okay, you get in there, you do the demo, and the demo is cleaning whatever room they picked and then clean their fucking mattress. Then you get to the price, and well, a Dyson's only $500, and you can take it back to Costco anytime it breaks. All right, but this product is superior. But then you get to the price, and it's like $3,000. Okay, $3,000 and everything. Well, that's what it was when I went. It was $3,252.99. Okay, that's a lot of money. These motherfuckers will cut the price down to $500 down payment. Actually, I've seen them go as low as $50 down payment, and then you can finance the rest. Finance the rest and everything, and they'll even cut $1,000 off the price tag, so it's $2,000. All right, you can finance the rest for $50 monthly installments. All right, this vacuum lasts up to 90 years, so it almost lasts 100 years. It'll outlive you. It'll outlive your fucking grandchildren, and it might even outlive your great grandchildren. Okay. The problem is even though it lasts 90 years, you're gonna be financing it for like 200 years. It's fucking insane. Okay. So you finance this thing for 200 years to get this vacuum or everything. You can get, if any of the parts break, their lifetime covered up to 70 years, but only specific parts. So you have to have a dealer come out, fix your fucking vacuum, and pay for the part most of the time. Okay, because they'll determine its user error. All right, and this is it's not even counting the $1,000 shampoo kit. All right. Point being, nobody wants to buy this fucking vacuum. Okay, it's impossible to sell this vacuum. It's absurd. There's no fucking way. All right. Oh, this is their newest model, by the way, or this is the model that was what they had that I was trying to sell. Okay, you're supposed to be so good at assembling and disassembling it that you can pull out of the box in under 2 minutes, and you can put it back in the motherfucking box in under 3. It should only take you a 5-minute process. And yeah, we drilled and drilled on that, and we had to do that. It's a lot of work. All right, this thing is pretty fucking heavy, being die-cast aluminum and fucking Kevlar. Okay, all these things and everything. So how the hell does Warren Buffett make money off this company if it almost never sells a vacuum? Oh, look, here's the 2000 everything. See, here's the thing. All these people are trying to sell it because it's a piece of shit. In other words, they bought something that does everything it says it does, but they have no reason to fucking need it. Well, it's simple how Warren Buffett makes money off this. Not by scamming the customer, but by scamming the dealer. Okay? So how this works is, the dealer, this person who knocks, and the knocker knocks, and then the team leader drives them around in a minivan and everything. They get out and they knock on doors and get doors slammed in their face. They finally get in. You have to do 60 demos in a month, okay, within 30 days, and you get paid $2,000. And if you make a sale, you get a bonus off it. It's kind of like a car dealership in a way. Okay, these 60 demos, that equates to about 2 demos a day. If you can get that, if you're working the full 7 days, you can't work Sunday, so it's actually more like 3. So you get to this and that, you work and work and work and fucking doing 3 demos a day. You have to get somebody, a complete stranger who doesn't know you, to let you into their fucking home to try to sell them a $3,000 vacuum. Very rarely happens, okay? So if you miss 1, you only get 2 demos a day. Well, now you got to do 4 demos the next day. You see where this is going? See, what happens is a sucker like me, who's desperate for a job, comes in. They want a job and everything. They work and they bust their ass. And after a week or so, they quit. And after they quit, well, guess what? They didn't do 60 demos, so they don't get paid a single dollar. and basically Warren Buffett got free fucking labor. Okay. So what happens is you loop these guys in. They even use them as marketing material. They're like, oh, it's the new guy. Can't you at least make the purchase for the new guy? Fucking, and do all that stuff. All right. And it works. Okay. And people are dumb enough to buy a vacuum that they will never fucking need. They will never fucking use. They will never use half the attachments for this fucking vacuum. Okay. Okay. You don't need a vacuum that can literally fucking vacuum your front lawn and suck on all the nails and broken glass and other crap. All right. This thing, okay, going off of this tangent and everything, that was the scam I got hit by. Now, let me show you the scam that's popping up. Pyro Academy. Yeah, remember. Oh, look. How about that? Yeah, this guy. Let's see. Okay, here's what he looks like right now. He's shown us photos what he used to look like. And let's see. Oh, here's what he looked like a few years ago. He didn't show us this photo. That's weird. It's almost he's got an image to keep. And, yeah. This guy will sell you the idea that he can turn your YouTube channel into your fucking dream channel. They can make, get you 1 million views and all that if you sign up for his monthly installment and everything. Well, let's go ahead and see. Where is it? Actually, I will just... Here we go. Yeah. Here was a guy who signed up for the first version of this. Let's see what he has to say. Okay. Yes, I know what I'm signed in as. Thank you. Okay, here's a guy in... okay, I mean, have you tried it? Blah, blah, blah. I watched his videos and the teaser. So he's watched all 4 videos. Just like me, he's watched all 4 videos, okay? Now, I like to call it my Kirby sense started tinkling. So this is a sense I get when I feel like there's a scammer, okay? I've always been able to kind of pick out scammers and pick up on that early. But I call it my Kirby sense because the Kirby was the first one that fooled me, okay? So my Kirby sense is tingling with these videos. I watched all 4 of them. They kind of reiterate, you gotta create emotion, which, by the way, that's probably a phrase they coined from Kirby, because one of the phrases Kirby uses is dirt equals emotion. To sell the vacuum, you got to create emotion. And how do you create emotion? By pulling dirt on the dirt pads. Yeah. They said the similar thing, to create attention. Okay, and to create attention, to get your videos more attention, you have to create emotion. Yeah, you see the very similarities there. All right, guy from Argentina with a degree in advertising and blah blah blah. Okay, he doesn't want the 9-to-5 bullshit. Nobody does. Nobody wants to do that. That's just an unfortunate likelihood of our lives. Okay, he's probably thousands of dollars in debt in college. All right, so he wants out already. He should honestly probably stay in college. But he's explaining his situation and everything. Goes in it. Here's this guy who bought the first version, because the second version is going around. It's the Viral Marketing Academy 2.0. Okay, it's the new improved version, just like how Kirby's new improved vacuum. Okay, they have, they've been making models since 1935. Okay, it's literally the first vacuum ever. And the model never changes. They just add a couple features and a couple things. This is basically a Trojan horse, a Kirby vacuum in the form of viral marketing. They're going to market you this dream. And honestly, I wish I could do this, people. But, I have a moral compass and I'm not a huge piece of shit. So, they're going to market you. They're not going to sell you a product. No, that's not what they're selling you. They're selling you a dream. And sometimes I really regret having a moral compass, because I really could manipulate the ever-living shit out of all of you, but I'm not going to do it because of my moral compass, all right? And To put that in perspective, I'm not high mics. I'm a huge piece of shit. And even this has crossed my moral compass line. So this is how terrible it is. This guy can say for 100% you should not buy the product. Bought the version for, $17 a month. That doesn't sound like a lot, but when you got, 100 people doing it once a month, that's, $1,700, okay? If you got millions and millions of people doing it, yeah. And trust me, they have millions and millions of people falling for this bullshit. I've looked in their comment section, and they got like 200,000 something people commenting on like video 4 of the 300,000. If they get 100,000 people to fall for this bullshit for even half a year, which is, by the way, this is about how long this guy fell for it, they're making a shit ton of money off of you. So they get $17 a year, blah blah blah. New video courses. These videos cost nothing to make, not a single fucking dollar. They just have to put it out there and put an advertisement. The advertisement probably costs money, but that doesn't fucking matter. All right. This is a way for people who are already famous to YouTube, that have already, made it there and everything, to sell you a Kirby vacuum, or excuse me, to get you to sell their Kirby vacuum, to shit all over you. Okay? That's what this is. So they get you to sell their Kirby vacuum for them. You get all interested in everything you're buying in. Oh, I'm going to make videos just like how they tell me and everything, and it doesn't work. They get all their free fucking crap off of you. They're getting their money off of you and everything. And they're making so much money, they can afford to take an advertisement out on YouTube. Okay? So, they go through and everything. And this guy is basically saying a similar thing. They go through courses, blah, blah, blah. They teach you how to go viral, how to monetize, how to market, etc. Okay? How other successful YouTubers talk about their channel, except Skullgram's not a part of this. I don't see fucking PewDiePie a part of this. I don't see, other channels a part of this. I see, clickbait fucking, YouTubers that are beyond even PewDiePie doing stuff like this. But, they're not people you really know or watch. They're famous enough that they can turn around and do this, but that's because they have tons and tons of money to throw at the market. And, 1 minute they could be nobody, and the next minute they can be fucking the president of the United States, because that's just how much money they have to throw at fucking marketing. All right? They're selling you a model, an XYZ, to get 100,000 subscribers. I don't see, the AK guy falling. I don't see Ian McCullen doing any of their shit. All right? Now, they're really good because they keep it just vague enough that you'll think about it and your mind will fill in the gaps. Okay, that's the trick. See, Kirby Vacuum did the same thing. They're like, oh, if you do it this way, but they don't go into exact detail. They give you just enough details that you can picture it vividly, and then they let it grow. And the next day they give you a little bit more on a different subject, and they keep going and everything. And they give you a vivid picture, and your brain is stupid enough to fill up that picture, because that's how our brains are wired. That's what our brains do. That's how our brains are designed. All right. That's why optical illusions work. All right. It's not very hard to fool the mind. You have to be a big enough man to go, hey, my brain can be fooled. That's what, and these guys are banking on the fact that, that you won't be a big enough man to go, wait a minute, this might be a trick. They might have fooled me for a good second. Maybe I should look into it. And see, I had that epiphany, and I went and hopped on, and Googled them. And I'm finding complaints like this, all right? This guy is, for the most part, reiterating what I said, okay? They keep their videos vague. They change subject, and then they start reiterating what they've already told you, but it's all vague, and it's all a bunch of blah and nothing, but your brain will fill in the blanks. Now, what does your brain fill in the blanks with? With absolute garbage that's not true or false, or actually helps you in any way that's beneficial. Okay? All right. Actually, the biggest selling point of what they sell in the community is the community. They have a forum with all the paying users talking about stuff on on a forum. The forum activity is dead. You start a new thread. Okay, this actually reminds me of Kirby too, because they talk about the Kirby family, the Kirby family. Okay, all the people I worked with at Kirby, I never saw them outside of Kirby. I never went and got, a drink at a bar with them. I don't know any of those fucking people. The only people I knew there was the people who were backstabbing you, and the people who were just as dumb as you, and were just dumb enough to fall for Kirby's bullshit. This is the same thing, just in an online version. So, they go through everything. All right, let's see. Kong, I'm sorry. Kong here. I'm sorry to hear you had a bad experience. Of course he's gonna reply to this. Oh wait, Kong 408. Okay, blah blah blah. Jesse and I created. You bought. Yeah, see, damage control, typical stuff. All right, you can go on Reddit and find this. This is a quick Google search. They go back and forth a while. Oh wait, no, never mind. They don't even go back and forth. It's just Kong spamming replies. Okay. They just oh, and then here's his thing where he admits that he's right, that the forum's dead. Now, what this tells me is this guy does not want any information. He spams a bunch of replies. This other guy never really replies that much, except for occasional short replies. Try tactics, but it doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. It'll be extremely hard to apply what they teach you, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Then this whole argument, this guy goes down and chalks it up to, yes, it'll be difficult. But that's not what they're selling. They're selling that it'll be easy, okay? That it'll be a little bit of work, but you'll, see the benefit in the long run or anything. Sorry, if you don't see the benefit with something, in a week, it's probably bullshit. Okay, I gave Kirby a whole week and it was bullshit. They interviewed 300 people, only pulled in 30 people, whittled it down to 17 people. Okay, if 17 people, almost all of them quit. It came down to me and like 5 other people. Everybody started quitting until it was me and one other person. That one other person had 3 fucking kids. Okay, she didn't really have a choice to get out of it. Me, on the other hand, I don't have children. I'm not too tied down to anything. I got the fuck out of Dodge. All right. Now, if I had children, I probably would have stayed with Kirby just because I would have been desperate enough to. I've been desperate enough to, even knowing I was already fooled, to keep going. All right. This person canceled and everything. And then here he goes, talking about it, and the guy has to reiterate, the forum is dead. Oh, here's a couple screenshots from 3 days ago. Okay, screenshots can be edited, all right? Video's a little harder to edit, but it's not impossible. Screenshots? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, you can go to inspect element, through Google and everything. Okay, change the numbers to 3 days ago instead of 3 years ago, and then you can re-edit a picture and take a screenshot of that. It's not very hard. You literally click left on your mouse. It'll give you inspect element and go through. In fact, that's actually one of the ways you can hack into Twitter, by the way, but I'm not going to teach you that because I'm not going to give you the full data and have you hack my Twitter or something. Yeah. Goes through and everything, and at some point he even admits that the Twitter forum is dead. What this tells me now is not only does he want the fact that his product is shit, not only does he want that to not get out, he also doesn't want to fix it because he knows there's problems. He creates a 2.0 version, not an update, which is very easy to do, not trying to reorganize website or everything. That's fairly new, by the way, but he creates a whole new product, a whole new dream to sell people. He creates the 2.0. Okay, it's not the same thing as it was before, blah, blah, but then it's exactly the same as it was before. Okay. I was thinking about the same thing. I'm a first year, blah, 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 blah. YouTube trying. I haven't read this one yet. Yes. Okay, this guy is projecting. It just a lot of projecting. All right, I did this when I tried to work for Kirby, and it only allowed them to fool me further. All right, this guy's projecting. He's like, if you think about it, not, hey, I did this and I know. It's if you think about it. Okay, if you use that sentence with something that's guaranteeing you something, it's a scam and they've fooled you. That's how that works. If you think about it. Okay. Not I know. Okay. I get how their introduction videos spoke to you since they have very charismatic people. I've watched videos myself and the former introduction courses they've made me, they're all about the same subject, that you deserve better and that anyone can make. Blah, blah, blah. This is also what I've seen personally from their 4 videos on their version 2. This is a guy who's seen their version 1 and their version 2. Okay, for obvious reasons, it's very enticing for most people. It's very enticing. I would love to make 6K figure a year. My goal in life is to make $70,000 a year. Can you imagine making, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000? I would love that. Okay, that would blow my goal out of the fucking water. All right. For obvious reasons, it's entices people. No matter what, they won't supply you with anything that you can't learn for yourself. Okay. Kirby showed me how to assemble a vacuum, disassemble a vacuum, and how to clean a room, which in hindsight was all crap I already knew. They showed me a couple business pitches and gave me a couple apps with business pitch ideas. That is all stuff that I probably could have Googled, could have YouTubed. I don't even need a marketing degree for any jackass. Hell, a homeless person can probably explain those things to you. But those things sounded true because they were partially true, but they were extremely vague. Okay. And that's how they catch you. That's how they hook you. All right. This is just like back in the days. You'd have gold miners that come out, the 49ers. Okay, the gold miners that come out to California, they come all the way from fucking Oregon. They would abandon their family, their home, and everything, and just to go strike it rich and everything. They come out here, and it's like $100. Back in the Wild West time, $100 for a fucking glass of water. Okay, they go mine for gold. They break their shovel. They'd have to buy a new shovel. Okay. Go to the grocery store, these guys are just jacking up their prices. The guys that are running the grocery stores, they don't give a shit. They're jacking up their prices. The gold miner who found a literal fucking chunk of gold now has to spend that entire chunk of gold on buying another shovel, a pickaxe, a fucking helmet, more water, food, supplies, bedding, shelter, wood, nails. They spend all that money, a little chunk of gold that would have been worth millions of dollars today. Okay, they spend all that money and they go back to digging. Okay, the grocery store owners, they're getting rich. The people who are digging for gold and actually finding gold, they're breaking even, hoping that they'll find an even bigger jackpot. But all they do is they just end up digging out the same amount of gold and everything. It's brutal. It's disturbing. It's extremely effective. And rich people and, not even rich people, even just anybody who doesn't have a moral compass has been doing it since the dawn of time. The Servants did it, the barons did it, the fucking kings, okay, to the pilgrims and the peasants and the fucking nobles. All right, mankind has been doing this kind of a scam for a while because everybody dreams, but very few people are smart enough to look beyond their dreams. Okay, that is not to say that you cannot achieve your dreams, because you can, and people have. But the people who have achieved their dreams did not let themselves be manipulated by the people who are going to sell them their own fucking dream. Okay, you can sell me a dream, but you can't sell me a way to make fucking money to put food on the goddamn table. And, and that's what these guys are doing. All right. This guy reiterates that same point. All right. In the same boat as well. Okay, there's a whole feed of this. All right. It goes down and continues. Okay. Now, if I want to browse further, I have to get the Reddit app. That's just Reddit. Let's see. Let's see. Noob strength, pretty big. Oh, look, there's jump cut. There's the bullshit. Simply Maddie, who, by the way, Simply Maddie is a part of Jump Cut. Okay, Frame Hungry. Let's see. Jump Cut Academy Exposed. Agent Sean Wee. Okay. Let's see. There's a lot of people talking about it. I don't know. It's weird how all these people that are connected to it are saying it's a good thing, and then there's all these people that are, talking about it. They're saying it's a bad thing. Oh, look, K-12. Are you fucking serious? K-12 is a joke. Okay, I can fool K-12 with a pencil and half a bag of dog shit. All right. I don't know why K-12 is gonna wash up and fucking, weigh in their 2 cents on virtual academy school. That's fucking hilarious. Okay. And then it's, going down to things that are irrelevant, and even showing some of the creators and their YouTube videos. Let's see. Fiction reviews internet's biggest viral video. Who the fuck is this guy? I'm sorry. Let's see. Jump cut, blah, blah, blah. Viral Academy rated 4.9 out of 310 people. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Check this out. Wow, they have a lot of merchandise on this. Weird that they're trying to make money off this. It's almost like any other scam school. And yeah, college does it too, but college is also kind of a scam. Seriously, not all of you guys are going to be doctors. Some of you guys are going to work fucking construction. I know that hurts to say because you think construction workers are some big fucking losers. Those guys pull in like $80,000 a year. Some of those guys pull out $40,000 starting. Some of those guys pull out $200,000 a year. Okay, and construction's legit. Construction never runs out of work because there's always construction going on. Shopping. There's nothing to buy here because they don't have a shop. Okay, you can only go through their secret email bullshit, which I will pull up here. Okay. Now, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Come on. Hey, Kong here. I am so excited. Blah, blah, blah. Click here to learn more. Dare you? Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. 1,332 in bonus course that guarantee the possible equation. You're paying $17 a month. Okay. One guy was saying, okay, so $13,032 divided by 17. What is that? 78 months, huh? Okay. So let's go over that again. So let's see. Since we're on the topic, one guy fell for this for 6 months. Okay. He wasted $102. Now, just for argument's sake, let's say 1,000 people fall for this. Yeah, I'm using their own context of 1,000 true fans, by the way. What is that? Could you split that between 6 people?
Let's see if you can split that between 6. Wow. And that's just in 1 month. Okay. So now if they did that for, or no, that's just, that isn't in 1 month. That's just for, a few people, 1,000 people. All right. Let's say 6,000 people fell for that. Well, actually, let's redo the math here. $17. Okay, for 6 months. This is how long this guy fell for it. And 1,000 people fell for it. Let's see. Well, let's go based off of how many people commented on the. Actually, 200. And let's just assume all those people fell for it. What is that divided by 6 people? Let's see. Yeah. So these guys are millionaires, and they are pulling in this fucking number of money. Just to say that number of people fall for this, okay? Just based off of how many people are commenting on their videos that they send through by email. Now, considering that's a pretty big number there, that's well over anything any reasonable or sane person should pay. $37 million, almost $38 million fucking dollars is a lot of money just for one person to get. I think they could afford, a $200,000 campaign. All right. Because here's the thing, the only thing that they're paying $200,000 for is just the advertisement you see on YouTube. To make the actual videos and everything takes a little bit of time. They only need to make 4 fucking videos and then edit out those videos so that they can reuse those 4 videos over and over again until you fall for it, okay? Which is exactly what they did. Because here's the thing. If they make 4 videos that are about 2 hours long, I'm gonna pull it up here. Okay. Come on. Look at this. They even have the correct. Ooh, look, a timer. It's counting down. Let's see. Wow. I wonder what happens to that timer runs out. Oh, by the way, you know, let's go ahead and let's see what happens here. I'm gonna exit out. I'm gonna go back to it because I guarantee you that timer's not gonna fucking. I will actually be impressed if that timer continues. Okay, you know what? Actually, color me impressed. The timer does continue, but it's weird that they have a timer because if the real reason was to get rid of people who just slouch and who just sit on the opportunity, uh, they want to have a timer there. Okay, they would require you to do things, to like actually physically do things to continue being enrolled. Here they don't require that. They just require you to pay them money, and the reason why they delete their videos after 6 days is pretty simple, because it's hard to review and make and talk about what a scam this is if it's no longer up and it's no longer available. Okay. Now, their idea in having it in emails is that they can keep the actual thing off of YouTube. And I guarantee you that if I post this on YouTube, they'll try to copy strike me, even though I haven't showed like the actual footage of their video. Oh, here we go. Yep, here we go. More of this crap. See, it's weird that you can't just watch it through YouTube where it will basically be fucking eternalized forever. Okay, YouTube's terms and policies and conditions, you know, they can't they can copy strike you if you
rip off the video, how much you want to bet that's some? Oh no, that's something else. They will copy strike you if you rip off the video and everything. But if you preserve the video and show it as it is, they can't take it down. It's on YouTube forever. What they do is they run an advertisement. Now that'll be on YouTube forever. Man, I got the hiccups. Okay. But this thing in the email, it's not on YouTube. They didn't post it on YouTube. What happens is, in legal technicality, if you post it on YouTube, if you post a full video on YouTube, they can go after you and they can file a lawsuit against you to force you to take it down. Now, how do I know this? Well, because Nintendo does it all the fucking time. Okay, if you make a video mocking Nintendo, actually, I just dare you to go fuck with Nintendo. Nintendo's fucking beastly. Okay, I'll fuck with Microsoft. I'll fuck with Sony. I won't fuck with Nintendo. Nintendo's a whole nother beast. The point being is they basically copied a thing from Nintendo's playbook. By not posting their shit on YouTube, they don't have to worry about people mocking on YouTube and it being internalized. And because they can turn around and file suits to force you to take it down. It's called a stop and cease and desist form. Okay, not very hard for companies that are worth mega millions and are pulling in $37,000 or $37 million per person in the course of 6 months. Okay, that's what they're doing. So, if you guys are looking at this, I hope you didn't fall for it. I hope you didn't pay them a single goddamn dime. Unfortunately, they're going to continue to exist because this is how they work. Now, I was unfortunately scammed by Kirby. Okay, I am asking you to step back and be man enough to go, hey, wait a minute, this might have tricked me. Maybe I should take a longer look at this. I'm urging you to investigate so that you don't get scammed by Viral Academy. What a generic fucking sounding name. Okay, I'm asking you to be smart enough to think for yourself, not to let they say. Okay, now that in mind, now that we've gone through this whole thing, I'd also urge you to be very cautious and be very suspicious of everything. I want you guys to grow a Kirby sense. Okay, now what is a Kirby sense? That is a complete mockery of Kirby, by the way, because I fucking despise Warren Buffett and his companies. Okay, a Kirby sense is when somebody is selling you all the things you need to mine the gold and they're just jacking your fucking gold. A Kirby sense is when a scammer has sold you away to be their fucking slave. Okay, it's not legally slavery, it's just economic slavery. Okay, this is one of the things that make a libertarian go, this is one of those things that, if the government could copy this formula and use it on people, they would. Oh, wait, they've actually done that to, the poor populations of black people. Okay, this is not a new formula by any means. This is a very old formula that dates back to ancient fucking times. Whether you're talking about communism, the feudal era, or any dictatorship and everything. The difference is this is an idea and, it's coming through your fucking laptop and it's attacking you personally in a way that it never could have before with the updated technology. Okay, technology is very advanced and good at this. All right, we saw something very similar when mail just became a thing, and you could sit there and send people messages instantly with email and stuff. And this scheme came around. It was called a pyramid scheme. Okay, that was a scheme. Millions of people fell for it. Millions of people paid money, and only after the government got their share of that taxpayer dollar did they make it illegal. Not before. They didn't stop it before they got their fill of the money. They stopped it after. Because the government, here's the thing, they don't give a shit. Okay? I guarantee what's going to happen is this type of stuff is going to become outlawed and illegal because it's problematic. Okay. But first, the government's got to get their fill of money on it. And once they do, and they can no longer make any money off of it and just become this deranged fucking bastard child that even the government can't make money off of, then they're going to ban it. Because that's how these things work. It's not a conspiracy theory. That's just simple history, and you can Google it. A conspiracy theory is that the CIA used acid to brainwash people, or to attempt to brainwash people. The crazy fact about that is they actually did, but that was a guinea pig for their real brainwash experiments using, torture. Yeah, neat little fact there, by the way. You can also Google that because they've declassified that. Yeah, that's what was the phrase? Let's see. In fact, Bill Clinton talked about it, and he's like, it's time to talk about the experiments. And you can Google that piece of history, and here's the thing, they don't teach that shit in school. The point being is nobody's looking out for you on this. Okay? The only reason why, I'm looking out for you on this is because I have a moral compass, and unfortunately, it's not going to make me go far in life. The people who should be watching out for you are not going to watch out for you because they're going to benefit. The rising boat lifts all fucking tides, even if you fucking drown. Anyways, without further ado, if you still want to be a viral marketer and everything and all this stuff, you can do it. Just do it on your own.